guys, good to have you all back. When you're watching this, it is Wednesday. When I'm filming it, it's actually Monday. Yes, so last Monday, hopefully you've seen the video, I've made this. Yes, cute project from scraps. I have taken out my big scrap box, took out a bunch of papers, and I did a little project. Large tags with wraparound journal cards. You've probably all seen it. Lovely. Now, in the video, also asked you guys, how about doing another scrap project? So I'm hoping all of you said yes, because guess what? I'm doing another one. Back-to-back videos, pun intended. Going to explain later why. Okay, but in case you haven't seen the video, I'm going to explain what's going on, lovies. I have found in my big scrap box 4 envelopes. 4? 1, 2, 3, yeah, that's 4. The exact same ones, new ones, just normal ones. And I'm thinking, well, if you have 4 envelopes, you probably have a mini journal there. Yeah, so I'm going to make a mini journal from 4 envelopes as the base, and then just scrappy bits. All sorts of papers, going to have lots of pockets as well. Okay, let me show you the supplies that I'm using for today's project. For the supplies, ruler, knife, glue, scissors. Ruler, yes, ruler, knife, glue, scissors. There you go. I am going to bind the journal, but a very simple binding, love. Yeah, very simple. So I have a needle and all, and I need a piece of probably this or embroidery floss or something. Yeah, just if you have a needle and a piece of thread, it'll work out fine. Yeah, that's it for the tools. I'll be inking, not stamping, inking, simple inking. And then, well, I have 4. You can also have 3 or 15. Just a couple of these, guys. I have a couple of these envelopes. They are new ones, just the regular ones. I can give you measurements, but use any size that you have. This is 6.5 by 4.5 inches. Just regular, normal envelopes, but you can have bigger ones if you want to. So I'm surrounded by book pages, scrapbook pages, digitals, ephemera, basically all sorts, loves, packaging materials. I found in the just a smaller pile that I've taken out some half cut up pieces of labels, sheets of labels. So I have loads of labels here that I really want to use. And I also have some book pages with some more colorful images, or just some lovely colorful images for some colors. Yeah? Okay, is that it? I think that's it. No, I'm not even going to use hardware or my corner rounder. No. Envelopes, papers, glue, ruler, scissors, knife, something to bind it with. Okay, let's get prepping. So, in my case, 4 envelopes of any size. Now, mine are new, so they have the flap. You don't need the flap. I am not going to make a journal that looks like this. Like, flap, and then attach it, another one, and then attach it, another one, another one. I've done those. Yes, and that's lovely. If you want to do this, do this. I'm going to do it a little bit different this time. So, if you have opened envelopes with a flap that is not intact, no worries, because we're going to hide it anyway. Yes, I'm actually basically going to put the flap inside of the journal, like so. Yeah, and I will have the opening that will function as a pocket. I'm going to decorate all of them and then line them up, fold it in, have a mini journal with loads of pockets. So the journal is actually going to be yay big. Mini journal. Okay, first what I want to do is cover up all the envelopes. Also the inside, well, a piece of the inside. That's why I left the flaps intact. What I want to do is just glue a piece of paper. Any paper will do, lovies. You can do scrapbook paper, digitals, book pages, what have you. Yeah, glue it on, have it stick out a little bit, and then fold it in and glue it down. So the flaps will be glued on the inside. So you have not white, but something lovely on the inside. Shall we start with those? Let's start with those. What am I using? I'm just going to use book pages. Just simple book pages. It's going to be really easy, guys. I do want my text to go the right side up. Yeah. So I have a gazillion book pages sort of next to me. Some even have some of this on. I like this. I like this. How big do I want it? I'm going to have a little bit taller than the flap itself. So I'm going to it here. Yes. Now I am not going to fold it over. I'm going to have it at the top. At the top end. See? Like this. So before I do this, I'm going to ink the edges. I had walnut stain out, so we're doing a walnut stain. So while I'm doing this, lovies, in case you haven't seen last Monday's video, I hate to be like a complainer, but I'm still not doing well. I have looked it up on Google. I have most likely herniated discs in my lower back, which is really, really painful. Now, I have had this before. 9 out of 10 times this goes away by itself. It will take a couple of days. Yes, and I have a problem with this about maybe once a year, once every 2 years. But now it happened 3 times in 1 month, which is not ordinary, at least. Not for me, loves. Ooh, that's also a lovely color, right? Do we want this? Oh, I like this better. I like this better. Yeah, so I phoned our doctor and told her I'm not doing well. And she told me, well, can you come by? I'd love to. Get me a wheelchair and get me a wheelchair and an ambulance. No, my husband is going to take me tomorrow to the doctor's. I need a little bit of glue. There we go. So she just wants to check it out. But I already know for sure, because that's what she did last time, and it does work. She's going to prescribe some muscle relaxers. And I'm very happy she does, because they do work. They do not take away the problem, but they will relax my muscles, which means less pain, I also have a, I'm going to keep it straight. Well, I'm going to cut it sort of at an angle. I'm going to go straight first and then a little bit at an angle, lovey. See, a little bit. So it's easier for me to fold to the inside of the envelope. There you go. Yes. See, I'm going to fold it towards the inside. Yes, what was I saying? I'm sorry, guys. Muscle relaxers. Yeah. But the thing with the muscle relaxer is adding a little bit of glue. Doesn't need a lot of glue. It will make me sound like a person that is drunk. Sound and act even like a person that is drunk. You don't even see the lovely image, but that's quite all right. Yeah, that's the inside. So I won't be able to film with the muscle relaxers inside of my body because, you know, I would sound like a crazy person. Okay, I'm going to do this, guys, with all 4 of them. So take out your flap. Yes. Ink here beforehand. Put on a lovely piece of paper, cut it, and then put it on the inside and glue it down. So there's a lovely piece of paper there. All of them have a little bit of loveliness on the inside now. See, with a little bit of the brown color. Inked all around it, not this part, but that's quite alright because I'm going to fold something over it. Also on the other side. Let's start with the easy part, which is just the backs of them. Make sure this is the top, so all of them with the opening on the top if you want to have paper that is directional. I'm actually using paper that is not really directional. I have some pattern paper. This is from the 70s or 80s, from a sewing pattern type of magazine. Yeah, and I just think it's interesting. So yeah, I'm just gonna take off some pieces and start covering. Inked all around it beforehand. Leaving a little bit of room on the edges. Yes, see, no measuring involved. No. And it's also going to be decorated with some other bits and bobs. So this is how I'm doing it. Just rip up, isn't it lovely? Yeah, just rip a piece of paper. Needs more ink because I saw a little bit of white here. Now I like to ink my background first before I put on a piece of paper. You could just sort of ink it after you've glued it on. The reason why I'm not doing this, because there will be a little bit of height difference. Let me try to show you. Oh, I didn't even do the inside of this. This is what happens. You always see a little bit of the height difference, and I don't really like it. So that's why I always ink in advance, and most of the time also afterwards. Just, you know, ink it, lovies, ink it. Yeah, top. There you go. Do we want to ink the actual piece of paper? I don't think so, but I will. Taking a different envelope now. I will need a little bit more inking around these edges. You can use normal glue stick for this, loves. You don't need the art glitter glue or what have you. Just some glue stick. I'm just going to cover them. With a lovely piece of paper. Yeah? Are you going to do all the same? I think so. I think I want to have a little bit of a theme going on. So I have a big piece of this. They will all look different, but I'm going to use the same sort of paper. So I'm going to cover all the outsides with a lovely piece of pattern paper. So they're all lovely. I really like them. And they're all going to look like this on the inside. Yeah? Now, I've made this with 2 pieces of paper. You can make this actually from 1 piece of paper if you want to, or like 5 or 6 pieces of paper. I'm going to show you how I'm going to do with 2 pieces, because they're also going to be folded in. So this is going to be sort of a page, and this is going to be a page. Now, for this, you're going to need some paper that is foldable. So no scrapbook paper. And also no, I have some very old antique paper. If you fold this over, it will start to crack. So normal copy paper if you're going to use digitals or book pages that are not that old. I'm going to make mine in two pieces. So I'm going to take a piece of, let's take this piece of paper. Yeah, I'm going to sort of line it up here. Yes, and I'm going to take out my ruler and I'm going to rip it at an angle, but taller more than the actual envelope. Yeah, I'm just going to rip it at an angle. There you go. It is also overlapping this sort of valley in here, but that's quite all right. We need to make some snippies. Yes, but I think making the snippies works faster or easier when you already put it on. There you go. Little piece of cat hair. Yeah, I'm just gonna put glue on the envelope. Don't glue there. Don't glue on the inside. Yes, lots of glue. And we also need some glue here on the top. And lining it up, leaving a little bit of room on the edges. Yeah. Okay, it needs to be folded over, but I'm gonna try to show you here on the inside. Yes, the valley is here. The valley is here. So I'm just gonna take out my scissors. Hello scissors, where's you at? And I'm just going to cut straight towards the valley. Just cut straight towards the valley, right? Because then you can just fold this over and fold this over. But we're going to have a problem here. So here, I'm going to miter it at an angle. Do not cut in your envelope. Yeah? Already, this is the hardest part, lovies. And then you fold it over. Fold it over, fold it in. There you go. You could also do it straight in the middle. Yes, have it straight in the middle. That'd be like the easiest part. The easiest part. I don't like easy, apparently. Apparently, I'm not into easy. Is this piece big enough? No, it is not. But this piece probably is. I'm going to overlap it a little bit, but not in this valley. Going to do the angle first. Yes. And then not the valley, love. And then the this. If you want to, you can ink the individual pieces. I'm not going to. Glue everywhere. Lining it up. Can we fold this over? Will that work? No, it needs to be cut at an angle. There you go. And then we fold it in. See? There you go. 2 pieces of paper. Yeah. And I'm going to do, well, 2 more. I'm going to do 2 more. One of them is going to be the cover, but the other side. So I need to decide on one of them to be the front cover. And oh, look at the numbers. Is that lovely? I think I'm going to do this one, the first one. So this is going to be our cover, yeah? Make sure they're dry. Hopefully mine are dry enough. And then you need to fold them in half, all of them. Yes, this is going to be my cover. Fold the other ones as well, of course. Because we've used the same size envelopes, hopefully they're all the same size now. Should make sense. I love this with the numbers. Yeah. And the last one. Now, you can have them as is. I've decided I want to put in more pages. I just want to put in more pages because it's gonna go like so. It's going to be a lovely little journal, right? Yeah. But why not have some pages in between? So I've taken out a couple of scrap pieces of paper. This is fantastic. Got this in Happy Mail, probably from Sophie, from France. And I'm going to have this as sort of a page in between. We're gonna sew it anyway, so oh, why not? Let's see. I'm going to rip it here. Yeah, so this is just going to be a page in between. Oh, that looks lovely. Let's do another one. I have those. Probably a little bit too big. Is it too big? Yes. I could make a fold out or what have you. I'm not going to. So this is going to go here. And then I have this. I also have this one with a little bit of writing on it. That's cool, right? Yeah. I think this one is more interesting. Let's see, we had Sophie's, we have this one. I'm gonna have this one in the center. No, that one in the center. And then this one in the center. You could add another piece of paper if you want to, but I think I'm gonna keep it like so, with 3 extra pieces of paper in between. Does it fit? paper is a little bit too big. It's not, if you just fold it, love. No, it's not too big. Fold this one as well. Too big? Tiniest bit. No, it's no longer too big. Perfect. Before I do the decorating, I think I want to bind it. Yeah, so I'm taking out a couple of clamps. There you go. And oh my gosh, underneath all this mess, needle, pokey tool, some string. Somewhere. It is somewhere. Found my string. It was underneath a pile of papers, of course. So I've taken about 2.5 times the height of your journal. Yeah, I always take a little bit more because, you know, you can always cut it short and make sure that everything is in the right order that you want it, lovies. All the pages the right side up and such. Line it up, line it up. Take out some paper clips. I have these clamps. Those will work as well. They work better this way, love. There we go. Putting them on. Yes. Okay. Taking out my pokey tool or an awl. Something. You can also take out just a big needle, lovies. Make sure that everything is sort of straight and the way you want it, right? I never poke a hole like this. I always poke a hole at an angle. At an angle. I'm not even going to measure, guys. I'm going to go in the middle. Just twist it, twist it, twist it. So you can see it coming out on the other side. There it comes. Yes. And then one up and one down. Not all the way to the end because, well, you could do here. But I usually do like 1/2 inch or 3/4 inch from the edge. Doesn't really matter. Yes, 3 holes. 3 holes. When you start from the inside, you will finish on the inside. So if you want to have your binding on the inside, start from the inside. If you want to have some loose strings on the outside, start from the outside. I'm gonna go inside. Starting always in the center. Always in the center. Yes. Heavy paper because all sorts of envelopes. Leaving a bit. Yay much is enough. Now choose the top or the bottom, whatever you want. From the outside. Go back in. Yes, pull it tight. Not too tight. You could rip the paper or this. Yes, tight, leaving this. Yes. Then you go all the way to the other side. No, not back in the center, lovies. To the other side. So you started on the top, then the bottom, or on the bottom, then the top. You know, whatever you want. Yep. Go in here. Again, pulling it tight. Yeah. And then you go back in the center. And this is the hardest part. Through all the layers, back in the same hole. There's a finger underneath. Be careful. Why is it not working? Making a bigger hole. There you go. There you go. Yes. Now both of my pieces of string are on one side of the middle piece. So I'm going to put this through here to move it to the other side. Yes. Okay. Pull it, pull it, pull it. And then you double knot it. Over the middle piece, love. Over the middle piece. Knot, 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 knot. There you go. See? Way too much. That's quite all right. Snippy, snippy. There you go. Voila, you have your lovely journal. Look at that. Cute, right? Oh my gosh, that was so crooked. Yeah, well, it's crooked now. Oh, that's quite all right. Adds character. Perfect. Do we have time for some decorating? I think so. Let me take out my lovely labels. I have loads of these labels, and maybe even add a little bit of color. Maybe. Let's add some color. So I have my small journal. I have loads of labels and stuff that I fussy cut. I also have two misprints from, this is Field Notes 2. I think I want to punch some of these circles. I'm gonna start with the front. Found her. Isn't she lovely? It's an advertisement piece for margarine, for butter. And I think I want to sort of have her on here. Maybe take off the part that says butter. Are you? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm just gonna do the lovely girl. Yeah. And then add my own label. Do a little bit of inking. Walnut stain. Oh, I have a blue poster stamp. Oh, that's lovely. To make this, I just want to frame her a little bit. Take a piece off, a tiny piece. Very straight. Yes, straight. So lovely. Oh my gosh. Yes, well, take out your scissors then. It's probably too short now. No, it still works, This is from a digital that I've made a while ago when I made some paper packs to sell at Do-A-Ding. I made a special digital, well, with her on it. Yeah. So I'm going to have her here. Do we want a poster stamp or something else? I also have this new. Oh yeah, that looks lovely. That looks lovely. I'm just gonna have this. Simple decorating, loves, doesn't need to be like a masterpiece. Taking out art. That's way faster. So we're making a very simple, easy mini journal from scraps and envelopes within an hour. Within an hour. It does need some sort of binding all around it because it's like a gator mouth now. There we go. What are we going to put on the back? Well, I have this. These are stickers. I have no clue. Probably in Happy Meal. What's going on, Jackson? Can we fold it over? We can. I'm just gonna have it on like so. And then fold it over. Yes. Oh, that actually looks cool. Do you want another? Oh, trip, wish. Wish. Oh my gosh. Are you actually going to put this on? I'm actually going to put it on. Wish. Okie doke. Okay, first page. Yes. Some of them are already lovely. I'm not going to decorate these pages. I simply want to decorate something here. I have this from Michelle's, one of her labels. That looks really cool. Do we want something in the background? I also have some lovely strippies. Oh my gosh, I love this strippy. Yes. I'm even going to have it as a tuck. Which means I'm just, oh, look at the back. Yes, the back's also lovely. Is it upside down? No. Fantastic. I'm going to glue it on, but not on the page underneath. Just here. Simple, simple, simple. And now you can put, like, see, like a lovely card in. This just needs one thing. Something with color. I do have some of these left. Yes, however, I am going to take out the white here. Don't know. Petite correspondence. This is actually, guys, I think this is from a freebie even that I have on my Ko-fi. It's an old one. Oh yes, that's lovely. Now it has all these pockets on the top. And this is like a vintage playing card. You can put this. Perfect fit in one of the pockets. See? Yeah. Next page. There's a cucumber there. I'm just saying. There's a cucumber there. Just one of these. Just one of these. Just a little bit of decorating. Crooked. I'm thinking, guys. Can I reach it? Oh my gosh, careful, love. Careful, careful, careful. Your back. I can. I think I'm going to make a tab on it. And I'm going to use a piece of this digital, or I have more digitals. Oh, this is from the newer one. Want to do this? Let's do this. Let's do this. This is from the Denim and Lace. Whoops! I was like, why is it so heavy? Because there was still another piece on the inside. Okay, here's the thing. Of course it fell on the floor. Did it fall? Did it fall? Oh, please don't fall on the floor. Because I cannot bend over. Okay, well, that's too bad. I really wanted to have the flower on there. But then we're gonna do this. The flower. Or did it fly somewhere else? It's probably on the floor. Yes, I cannot go on the floor. There you go. Much better. That actually looks lovely. lace on the back. Yes, very cool. We're going to embrace the crooked. It's crooked, but that's quite all right. There you go, the crooked. Do we need something here? I have this bird, but I don't feel like fussy cutting. I don't feel like fussy cutting, and I also really love the numbers, so maybe just sort of a label type thingy. Oh, looks like it's been made for it. And there we go. Yes. Next page. Already lovely. Just needs this, in my opinion. And I found one of those. I'm just gonna sort of fold it in. Yes, it's a vintage sort of guest check, and then you can put it in here. Ta-da! I'm not gonna do anything to this. Oh, look at the numbers. It's just gorgeous. Do we want a? Do we have a longer sort of flower? We have these berries. That's very nice. Very nice. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh, this is a longer piece. And then with the berries, yes. Love those numbers. Simple decorating with what you have at hand. This is the center. Love this. Need something here. I had this one, but then this cut out. I'm not even going to cut it out. I'm just going to put it on here and have it stick out. Yes, yes, yes. So I'm not going to add glue on the top. Did I do it the right way? Yes. Do we want to add color here? No. Bingo card. An old bingo card. Yeah. Alrighto. Next page. Some lovely blue here. Shall we put this book belongs to? It should actually be in the front, right? But we already put something in the front, right? Yeah. Or we could put it in the back. Yeah, I'm going to put it in the back. There you go. But we need something there. I do have these lovely florals. Oh, here it is. So, yeah, well, use the other one now. Here. And this one? Or do we want to make sort of another tuck spot? Is this sort of the perfect height? Oh my gosh, it is. Belly band? No. Side tuck. Yes, perfect. Oops. Oh yeah, well, look. Yeah. Gluey, inky fingers. Hey, I have nothing better to do. Even if I wanted to. Do you want to do with this? Yeah, we want to. 1910. Looks like, well, I think this is even a little bit older. 1883. Could be. 1910. There you go. Let's do something colorful here then. Yeah? Something purple. Yes. This is not mine. This is from Michelle at the Junk Journal Studio. Probably labels days gone by, 1 or 2, or she has a couple of them by now. Fantastic digital. Love them. Yes. Do we want to make a tab with one of the butterflies? My punch needs to sharpen because now it wants to eat it. I'm not even going to make it into a tab. I'm just going to put a blue butterfly on here. Something blue. Space for writing. Oh yeah, crooked one. Cricket. Do we want to make another tab? You know what would be lovely? The tab that I've made. That's on the floor. Okay, what do you want here? Again, it's just, if you do with this, then you're done. Yeah, so I'm gonna do with that. Go grab these guys. I think this is a freebie. It's on Ko-Fi. I do not know what's called. It's an old one. Old one. And it's just the words. I stamped label stamps all around them. This is a label stamp. So you have these words then, and then you can put your own label stamps over them. Yeah. Again, I'm taking out the orange one again. But I'm going to use it now. Oh, I love this next to one another. Yeah. Do I want to take the time to cut this out? No. Bye-bye, white. Bye. Using up your scraps. I'm not even making a dent in the box. Does it need one small label that says men's suits? Well, it's not really men's suits. Ordered by. It's almost the same color. Dial. No, Does it need a thing? No. Can we put in a card? How big are these? Too big. Too big. Fold this over. Fold this over. Does it fit now? It does. I'm even going to have this over it because, yeah, that looks cool. Well, there you go. Does it need one thing then? So one thing, for example, this one. Almost finished, guys. Yes. Some lovely yellow florals. With this in the background, for sure. I haven't used these labels in a long time and they're so cool. I printed them out on old paper. I have an old notepad that's sort of like more like a watercolor paper or something. And I cut it to size that is now A4 size. Put it in my printer and then printed on it. We already did a thing here, but it will need another blue piece. So we're almost finished. I want to use this somewhere. But where? Well, here. Also says strip. I want to be able to throw this out, so. Drip. There you go. Are we done? Almost. I'm going to put a woolly around it so it does close up. Oh, I love the tab that is sticking out. I found a piece of ribbon in my jar, like airmail lines, yeah. And I'm going to put it underneath here. So when you open it up, you won't lose it, right? Okay, and then I'm going to make, of course, a lovely bow. Hopefully, lovely bow. There you go. Ta-da! Those were stickers. I needed to add probably a little more glue. And there you have it. We made a lovely small little journal from 4 envelopes and scraps. Cute? Want to do a flip through? Let's have a look at this cutie. It's so cute, right? It was 4 envelopes. 4 envelopes, guys. Yeah. And, you know, scrappy bits and scrappy bits. Okay, well, she's on the cover. She's pretty. Looks like a winter type of journal, right? I love her hat. And okay, and then, well, you have pockets, loads of pockets. Yeah? And space for writing or decorating. You have another pocket here. You could put something in here as well. And then another pocket here. Put a little something in. Crooked, but that's quite alright. you made a tab. Do a little bit of journaling. Do more decorating if you want to. I love the sort of neutralist backgrounds on all of these. Yeah. And then more pockets. We put something in here. Yep. Some journaling. A little bit of decorating. Love all the numbers. More pockets. I love the colors and I love the papers used on here. Yep. And then another sort of tuck spot. Journal spot. Another big pocket. Some decorating. Yes, also crooked. Embrace the crooked. I really love this. Yeah, nice color. And we put a card in here and it flips out here. Yeah, you could do some lovely piece of, well, something. Weave something through it. Yeah. Some more journaling and another pocket here. And then the back. Still need to add a little bit of glue. Yeah, well, guys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. Yes, well, you know, you think I have gone through a lot of scraps by now. But no, I have more scraps. Well, I have a couple of days to try to organize everything. I might do another Scrapbuster this Friday. Let's hope I'll be on this Friday. I think so, guys. I think so. Okay, loves. I'm hoping to see you Friday. Until then, bye, guys.